Is he Maslow would be happy to know all the biology has been taken care of.
Maslow or Mas? Yeah, Maslow. I was thinking Pavlov. Like Maslow? Maslow? Yeah.
Maslow stuff.
Maslow stock. Yeah.
Um, yeah, where did we start? On 9, right?
Yes. I was just trying to figure out what is happening right now, or what just happened.
Well, I think we left him, I got a call from the board.
Oh yeah, right. He hung up on him.
That where we ended?
Pretty much. He heard more crying, like another child crying again, or the same child crying again.
All right, he told the toilet bowl not to start because it was scary.
Mhm.
All
Yeah.
right, Allie, what do you
He
think?
took, huh?
What do you think so far?
Uh, I mean, it's good writing, and there are definitely some extremely creepy bits, but I still don't quite know where this is going, other than just being a ghost story.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't think it has to be anything other than that, but I think, well, now, I mean, we were talking a little bit about this earlier. 101, when you talk to spirits, never assume, you know who you're talking to.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
that's kind of the direction I think this is going, and I think something, I guess we're gonna just get right into it, but I think something is using him, and it's not his wife.
Yeah.
You were 300 pages in and it was just kind of getting started.
Right.
What is this, stamp?
I mean, I feel like that's boilerplate for him now.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Like, there's not a lot happening yet, but it's still moving. Like, I'm totally into
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were discussing this a little bit before, but like this is a very easy read for me. Like it's definitely like every time the chapter ends, I'm like, oh, that's it. Instead of like, oh God, how much longer is left?
it. It's,
Yeah.
sometimes you have to, good.
Oh, I was just gonna agree. Like, it's definitely been an enjoyable read. Like, I was done before last weekend, and that's why I was like, "Oh, are we podcasting?" And when you said no, I was like, "Aw, okay." I want to keep reading, but okay.
Yeah, that happens. This, by the way, Allie, you would be happy to know, is your 19th book.
On the podcast, not in life.
Right, I have no idea.
Yeah, I think
This is
I don't know
season
what my
20 on
actually
YouTube.
probably one of the Tower books was my 19th book.
Wait, what?
On the podcast?
No, like of Stephen King books that I've read.
Right.
She's read more than just what we've read on the podcast.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. So what have you read that we haven't covered? Is there a lot?
Wait, what is that?
Stephen King.
Oh.
Carrie, Full Dark No Stars, Cujo, which if we read that, I'm out for that one because I'm not rereading that.
We don't have to read that.
It doesn't end very well.
Yeah, full disclosure, not reading that again.
Not one of my favorites, but anyway.
Yeah.
Shining.
Red Shining, Red, Doctor Sleep, Desperation.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, I want to do that. Those fun. Desperation and Regulate.
Yeah. I got Regulars to read right after Desperation, and I just never got to it.
Desperation's a little soul consuming. You see what I did there? A lot of soul talk.
Yeah.
A lot of things for stealing souls in the movies we were watching.
Well, it was the Evil Dead movie, so that's kind of their whole premise.
Very focused on the souls. Okay, out of that list, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing The Shining, but it's not a big book, but there's a lot to talk about in it, for sure.
I do want to reread The Shining. If we don't do it on the podcast, I'll probably pick it up.
You have to ask
Yeah.
yourself, who's right, Kubrick or King?
They can, ¿por qué no los dos?
Obviously. You know, you're going to take a side. You're going to have a favorite, I guess.
Well, you have to ask whose side I'm going to choose.
No. God damn.
The guy whose house you get to,
What does King do? All he did was write it. I'm with Kubrick.
the guy whose life I know everything about.
I've been to his house, for Christ's sake. Couple times.
God, you think we're like big fans.
I'm his number 2 fan.
Right, I always say that.
Have you read Misery? That's a good one, too.
I never read it, no. Seen the movie, love Kathy Bates.
You read it, Alex?
I have neither seen the movie nor read it.
Wait, you saw the movie and you didn't read it? No,
No, I have not seen the movie.
Not you. No.
He's talking to me.
Anderson.
Yes.
Blasphemous.
Imagine that.
No. I mean, as soon as they come out, I read them. So I haven't gotten through, you know what the fuck it's called.
Game of Thrones?
Oh, Stephen King. So,
But you've seen Game of Thrones, haven't you?
well, I've read it.
All of them?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not before I watched all of them, but I've read them. Which one just came out?
What are you talking about? I already forgot.
Stephen King, the book that came out in September. Got the
You Like It Darker?
Yeah, I haven't gotten through that yet. And
Mm.
there's another one coming out in April.
Your entire life, you've been reading them as fast as he can write them.
I think he writes them faster than I can read them.
Well, yeah, that's true, actually.
I don't know how he does it. I swear to God. Yeah, like I could barely keep up reading them. Like, how do you? And he's slowed down now. He only writes 4 hours a day, but he still comes out with fucking 2 books a year. He's like, this character I think there's so much autobiographical stuff in it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's kind of fascinating to hear, like, more about where his ideas come from.
I highlighted that. I was like, oh my God, he actually answered the question.
Yeah.
Check him out. Because the way he did it with the what ifs, and if the what if can grow and then it becomes a this and that, like it made perfect sense. Like he just walks around like, what if they did hit that ladder when they walked under it?
I feel like we're starting to get out of the autobiographical portion, though. Or at least I hope so.
Yeah, I think so. Because it's about to start being about some other stuff than him wandering around his house by himself, like reliving memories.
Well, right, the ghost's actually talking, or whatever it is, talking to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the refrigerator magnets. He was like, wait, is that an O or a 0? I don't know. I'll go buy more magnets.
Thinking about something in the basement, but yeah, the magnets are equally as scary.
That's almost like directly talking. Like I would be like, hey, who are you?
Yeah.
Right? What is my favorite food?
Turns to a Ouija board all of a sudden.
Yeah, Ouija.
Yeah.
What?
Ouija board would definitely work, but I think the fridge magnets are just as effective, if not more so, because the message, like, you don't have to be there to write down what they're saying. It just is like milk, cheese, go fuck yourself or whatever. Like,
yeah,
milk, cheese, save the little girl.
I said it out loud too when it was like HELPR, and I was like, oh, it's helper. It sounds like helper. Like,
Wait, do you need a helper or am I helping her?
Well, yeah.
Like, are you making an offer? Are you helping? You could be my helper.
I just had a thought. Is that Lance?
huh.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. It's a possibility. It's interesting. It could be Lance. Why would Joe care? But, she's got some mystery life that we have to figure out, and some guy is like put his hand on her butt or something.
Waste, to be fair.
Well, still doesn't like it.
No, it's not unfriendly.
But up to that point, it was like, okay, you're just being weird because she didn't tell you about the pregnancy test, and I don't know why. But that's a little more weirder.
I made a list of the things that we now found out that he didn't know, and it was first that she had moved his typewriter. She was using his typewriter for something. That she had gone to the cabin without him, it seems like at least twice, because once to get the owls and then once when she went to the baseball game, and then those are my three
That
and
was
four.
the same time, wasn't it?
I don't know. It was November '93.
Like she made it.
It was November '93, and then June or July of '94, because they met in '94.
You meant that.
Remember, Maddie and Lance met, and she saw his wife at the game with this mystery guy.
Yeah. What year is it?
What year is it now?
Is it
98?
No. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, because it was like, cause she's like 21 now, right, or something.
Well, yeah, she's 21, and
They met in '94.
his wife's been dead for 4 years.
Right. Oh, so that must have happened right before she died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was the mystery. Before she died, there was some shit she was
But
up to.
remember, I mean, I can fact check it real quick, but remember, he had his accountant or whatever look up the date from November of '93. So it was 2 different visits at least.
He's funny. Like, well, I'm going to call back. Like, now look up this person.
And then so that was my other point, was going to the baseball game with the stranger man, and then the plastic owls to keep the crows away.
Oh,
So weird. It's the perfect amount of mystery.
and then he keeps saying, like, well, she might have told me I was just, like, in my zone, and I never realized.
I wonder if that ever happened with him and
I'm
Tabby.
sure that's going by.
Yeah.
I'm
Like, I
sure.
told you, asshole, I bought a house next door. I kicked those people out finally. He's like, oh, how much?
I just couldn't. I'm like, what is she doing? Why? Was she planning like a surprise for him or something? Like, I don't understand.
You might have told him what she was doing.
That's
That's the
also
thing.
true, yeah.
And he's just a moron. He's unlikable.
Or did she, like, for some reason, I really,
Maybe it was so innocuous, there was nothing to, like, tell. Maybe she ran up there all the time because she was a member of the board of whatever it was. I forget. So she probably went there fairly regularly.
yeah, I mean, like, I guess because we're seeing it through his eyes, I still don't think, like, I don't think the worst of her, you know, I can't imagine, like, I'm like, she wasn't cheating, it wasn't that, it's gotta be something else.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did not go there. I was like, she's definitely cheating.
Well, that's what I'm saying, I'm definitely seeing it through blind eyes, but, like,
I want to like her. Like, she's cheap now. Like, oh, this dead bitch.
okay, well, I don't deserve to die.
Well,
Yeah,
she
like,
is.
I still like her. Like, I don't dislike her, but I definitely think she's cheating.
I don't know. It's Stephen King. It can't be that cut and dry.
It
He built it a mystery. It's part of the mystery. The mystery can't be
right, is that too on the nose?
too simple. Why do it?
Why cheat?
Why make that the reason?
Oh.
Maybe.
Hmm.
She's a bad person. I don't know. This is one of the books I don't really remember. So I don't actually know.
I just can't figure it out. I'm like, what? Why was she trying to make sure that the house looked nice? Like, because that's what the owls are for, right? To stop them from shitting up there.
I mean, is that what the owls are for the crows? I've read enough Stephen King books to know that they're going to be around no matter what you
Crows?
blackbirds.
Oh, yeah.
Crows, ravens.
Corvids, I think,
Yeah.
is the family.
And a murderer. Yeah, by my house. I just want to say.
Anyway, right away we meet, what's his name? He thinks his wife, but the grandfather's old assistant. I almost said mistress.
What, Rosette?
Yeah. Well, we don't find out her name, remember? He just like realizes she's watching him.
Was she like the one that like might have been a ghost standing in the doorway? And
I thought it was a ghost for sure.
because she was just
Yeah.
gone all the time. Like, later. Where'd she go?
And then he almost said she's a bag of, and then stops. It's like, ha ha ha.
I mean, you could be like a real. Yeah, so why did he stop? Because she was a real person, not a character.
Well, I don't think he wanted to say bag of bones again, I guess. I don't know why.
Yeah, but on the next page, hello there. Like, shit out of me. It doesn't take much. So he stops, and then he does call her back. No, next paragraph. Don't think me.
I was like, wait, where? Oh, you're right. He does say it. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't understand the analogy. So I don't know that I ever would. Because he does say it quite fucking often.
Oh, yeah, we texted about that, but maybe I should say it in the podcast. I was saying, that what did I say? Maybe it means,
What? Bag of bones?
yeah, well, the title, because, so that ghosts are like characters in a book, and that they're like, there's no substance, they're not real.
Okay.
Or they're as real as characters in a book.
Bones kind of gives it like a physical form.
Well, because they are
bones are a real thing.
more real, I would say.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing to say. Ghosts are more real than characters in a book.
Ghosts are more real than characters. I mean, in theory, if a ghost exists, then yes, it would be more real than a character.
Although in the living world, there's like some characters in books are talked about all the time. Is that more real?
We're pretty alive.
Right. What up?
Might depend on people's beliefs. Because if they're reading something and that character becomes real to them, then that might feel more real than some nebulous, like, oh, I saw a ghost. Yeah, okay.
I fell in love with Edward Cullen when I read those books in high school. Like, I wanted to marry him. I wanted him. He was real to me.
Was that Twilight?
Yeah, Twilight.
What a thing.
I mean, yeah.
I knew I wasn't made for me. So
the movies made me like him less.
You fell in love with the character, not the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So what's
the character? No, not Robert Pattinson.
Right.
The character was so real to me. Like, I was in love with that man who was not a man.
Well, it's better when they don't. Dream.
I was also like 16, 15, 16, I think. But it felt real.
Well, I guess at this point you go, she's up to something, but it isn't fair.
Oh, the assistant?
Yeah.
Oh. What we were talking about, remember? That's how we got on the topic of ghosts.
Right. Well, I moved on.
Okay.
On to next.
So I don't know that she's up to something nefarious. We don't know what she's doing. It's just I guess it's nefarious because she didn't tell him about it. But that's why I said maybe she was planning some kind of big surprise or something.
So he's going to find out that there's a big party planned where she was going to announce that she was pregnant or something.
Right.
The owls are going to spell out baby.
Or the blue owl and the pink owl. Well, I don't know. The guy was a little weird, but at that point it was so overreacted.
How to point out, like, that's a little strange. It's like, yeah, it is.
Yeah, she's like the partner.
Whoa. that was a different conversation.
Okay.
Okay, so that was 4 directions, so.
Hello?
The screen time out thing.
Oh no.
You still
No,
there?
it wasn't. It wasn't the screen because since we're using a new program, I've been making sure to
Yeah,
keep my
well, mine.
screen on.
It
But
happened
y'all
on
just sounded like aliens.
That was cool.
Oh.
Well,
It
my
was
screen.
like,
Maybe that's what happens.
oh, yeah, maybe. Because I could hear like every other syllable. It was like, it's like, what the hell is happening?
What's the new updated version? Okay, I'm not going to do that right now.
Yeah.
Remind me to change the settings, but yeah, I'm going to keep tapping the screen.
It is recording, right?
Yes.
It wants me to pause it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's high tech stuff. Anyway, so what was the last thing that made sense that you heard?
There was gonna be a blue and pink owl at the baby shower party.
Wait, this is a Stephen King book, right? Okay. Then I guess we could just start from there. Ghosts can't hurt anyone.
I know, I wrote that down.
You know, we probably teach a class on it.
Well, you didn't finish the sentence.
That's what I thought then.
Right. Yeah, like 2-sentence horror stories.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the show and the end of the show. Right there. Well, I mean, poltergeist can ghosts hurt you?
I think people got hurt. Isn't it Poltergeist?
Yeah.
Didn't people get hurt in that movie?
Poltergeist can hurt.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I don't know about the ghosts.
Well, what? We're gonna ask the registry on ghosts.
Yeah, like Beetlejuice or.
Because there's a lot of ghost movies where people get hurt. That's the whole point.
It should be like a hub, like Men in Black for the aliens, like for the ghost registry.
Look at The Conjuring.
What about it? The Conjuring registry?
No, people get hurt by ghosts in those movies.
Well, and like Supernatural, the TV show, pretty much anything with ghosts, really.
Right.
It's all like, not just, scaring them, but physically hurting them or possessing them.
It's like the more powerful they get, the more power they have to be able to hurt or do things in the physical world.
Like ghosts involved into things that can manipulate matter. That didn't used to be a thing. They would just float there and like float through. Scary and mean.
Technology wasn't as evolved then.
What? Conjuring makes me think of the English ghost. Was that the second one?
I think
the guy that sat in his chair. My name is Belle Welson.
Great accent.
It's pretty good. But that was my problem. The ghost with an English accent I couldn't take seriously. It didn't work. I guess you got to grow up in England and have English ghosts. I need my ghost that sounds like.
Did you see your ghost in England? No, that was Scott.
Ireland.
But
he didn't talk. She didn't talk.
Well,
that might ruined it. You did say hi.
Irish accent can be. You may not have understood her.
That's also true. They can be some thick accent. She was a brilliant scatterbrain and her desk wholly reflected. Feels like me.
I was going to say I relate to that.
Pitch said, given the quality of her poems as opposed to the quality of her silks, photographs, and his art, I thought that was probably wise. But yeah, this guy's kind of an asshole sometimes, like I tell you.
Well, there was a comment where when he meets Maddie for dinner, and he's like, she was not the gorgeous something I thought she was, but she was still pretty. It's like, damn, dude.
I'd still do it.
Yeah. Well, it's a little misogynistic.
Well, he even says it like, what is Trailer Park versus, or Miss Double Wide versus,
whatever. Good point, I forgot about
whatever he called Max. I can't remember what it was. He's like, damn, I judge much?
Yeah.
And then he's like trying to help her. Like, okay, what?
Also, I know that this is not the point, and it's a Stephen King book, so it's fine, but objectively, he still has no idea whether or not this little girl is taken care of or not, just based off of what he saw in that small interaction. He's like, I saw her. She's healthy. She's fine. It's like, you can't possibly know that.
At this point, he's inserted himself into it for
He didn't.
for what reason I don't know.
Other than helping the child, he didn't really do anything because he got subpoenaed. I guess he could have. I don't know what
he can't do anything.
Yeah.
Like his lawyer said, tell the truth and nothing else. They don't tell anything extra either. That's quite the opposite. Tell the truth, but don't offer anything. They don't answer the question. That's all you do.
I like how she's caught up at the perfect time of like being bored and wanting to help and like feeling good again, and so he's like got this new cause now.
Yeah, it's like he's got something to do.
Yeah.
And now he's writing again, and he's so happy he cried about it.
I mean, that's fair. I wonder if that ever happened to Stephen King.
I just don't think so. Has he ever had writer's block? I mean, how could he have the fucking amount of shit he writes? When did he have time for writer's block?
Yeah. Then, like, why don't you ever stop writing if that happens?
Yeah. Jesus.
Well, unless he did use up his trunk novels.
You know, probably not. What if he has? What if he still has it? Like
I'm
when
sure
he
he
dies,
does.
it'll be like another 10 years of Stephen King books coming out. That'd be great. Yeah, he probably does. Pet Cemetery famously was a trunk novel. I don't know what else was.
I know, I'm curious so much. Like, I'd love to interview him one day. Ask him all the questions that have not been asked.
Right? Where do you get your ideas from?
Not that question.
Who's your number one fan?
Well, Robin Firth, probably by default.
Oh, fan. Well, I mean, she's by default.
Robin Firth by default.
Robin default. Robin default. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could call her number one fan now. She was in the right place at the right time. He'd go to school in Maine when he called his teacher and said, "Give me somebody."
Well, is number one fan defined by knowledge or enthusiasm?
I'm saying, I don't think she was reading Stephen King before that, but now she's probably a giant fan. Or she's living in hell. I guess it's one or the other. I'm pretty sure she's a giant fan at this point. Do you have the concordance, Alec?
Yes, I did get it.
Yeah, she's got some good shit in there. Like, you can tell that she's a fan if you read that.
Oh, it's other than my only complaint is the way it's organized, but everything is in there.
Sometimes it's hard to find.
Yeah.
I need this index, whatever word I'm looking for, you tell me all the instances.
It has an index.
What?
I thought it has an index.
Have you ever tried to look something up in it?
Yeah. It's like by category.
No.
You have to go to the Midworld index to find that one. And
Characters or locations index. Like, it's not A to C.
Yeah.
You have to figure out what you're looking for first.
Right. Don't come unprepared. This is not your father's book.
Yeah. I think I just remember, like, the one time I actually tried to look something up in concordance, we were not done with the series, and I was like, I'm reading things I shouldn't be reading.
Yeah. Well, that's not an issue now. Now you can read away, my child.
Read to your heart's content.
Yeah.
I just looked something up before because what were we looking up? Why am I forgetting? The thing that sounded like the other thing that Allie pointed out.
I got nothing. During this? Just now?
Last time?
I think it sounded like the other thing.
Remember?
Bag of bones? I don't know
I
where you.
remember what it was. Darn it.
Well, we're gonna move on.
Okay.
Ghosts?
Because you were like, I assumed it was a take on, whatever. It was three letters. It was like blank the blank, but then it was this blank the blank instead. What did we read before? What is Bag of Bones?
Buick-8?
Right.
I feel like it was not. Whatever.
Christine in Pittsburgh.
No idea.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Did anybody audiobook any of this?
Nope, not this time.
At the end of the one chapter, they play the song, the Sarah Laugh song, Ain't Nothing But a Barn Dance Sugar. I'm like, oh, okay, they actually put a rhythm to it. I wish somebody would have done that with Baby Can You Dig Your Man. I can never get a good rhythm with that. It's an awful title. It's like one syllable too long. Who puts righteous in a song? Anyway, Sarah Tidwell. Wait, I think I just lost my page. Oh, there it is. Resemblance to Aerosmith. Okay. What happened to these people?
Your screen. See your screen black?
My favorite is
Yes, it was black. God damn it.
off.
I don't know. Just sit there for a second. So I'm gonna hit pause. Tell me if you can still hear me. Okay.
Okay, will do.
Right. I mean, outside normal weird.
Well, yes. When you
So,
start sounding like aliens again, I'll just, hey.
I mean, I like to think I always sound part alien. There was a scroll button that said, don't let the screen time out if you're looking at it, but it did it anyway. That was turned on and it didn't work. So maybe I need to turn it. Hold on. Let me see if I can turn it upside down. But it's a stamp.
On the web, on StephenKing.com, sorry, this is, it said, it says the Buick 8's previous owner was most likely a lowman, and a car a portal to the Todash spaces from which creatures escape. From StephenKing.com themselves.
I don't know. That place felt more out there for than Todash. Todash is black, isn't it? It's like absence of light type shit in Todash filled with monsters.
You just know it's horrible. I don't know if we really know that it's black.
Well, I thought in
I
Todash
I
space,
thought
not
for
going
some
to
reason
that.
it was like,
Where Pennywise came from. Or no, when they
well,
go to
yeah, but
space. Where's the place
that
they
wasn't
pass through
black.
when they pass through somewhere when they go Todash, and it's don't stay there too long or you'll die.
Yeah, but I don't know if we know the imagery of the space itself. I don't remember, to be honest. Anyway, sorry, just a random thing that.
Anybody know Robert Johnson much?
No.
Meet you at the
No.
crossroads. The guy that sold his soul to the devil for fame to be the best guitarist ever. Then he died or something.
In real life?
Yes.
Oh.
But he mentioned in the book that he says that something in the picture of Sarah Laughs on wherever that was, at the house somewhere. She looks like Robert Johnson or something. I think he just wanted to talk about Robert Johnson. So number one on his reference. So and before he goes, so what was this thing that he bought that his secretary gave him? Like a
Oh, the dictation machine. It's like a
thing that turns on when it hears something.
yeah, I guess. Well, yeah,
Okay.
we have technology like that now.
So I mean, and so he played it back, and it said, "Oh Mike," in a whispery voice. So
Yeah, that would freak me the hell out.
Yeah.
I would have played that back a couple hundred times. Before I put it up.
Yeah, but that's another scene that happened in what was it? I don't know, American Horror Stories or something about or listening, or no, Smile, I think, actually. She's listening to the recording and she's hearing something in the background and she keeps replaying it, and all of a sudden there's something there in real life.
What kind of voice is it?
Well, it's a good question.
He doesn't say if it's like male, female, like, I mean, so who is, okay, so there's no doubt there's a ghost, right? Because the tape recorder, it says, uh, look, he tried once and he got a voice, and fucking, ghost hunters have been trying for 10 years. Uh, like, there's no doubt it's something at this point. He's not just, uh, imagining shit, I guess. There's some external force acting on him. Uh, it was,
Yeah, I don't know that was ever in any doubt though.
well, okay. I mean, it was up for grabs. He might have just been a little imaginative. He's a writer, for Christ's sake.
Wait, what was it up for dub?
It's just ghosts in the house or fucking with them.
Well, Steven, the writer, has broken the fourth wall several times already to let us know it's not up for dub.
Yeah, okay. The fourth wall. What's the fourth wall?
I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. We're out of the four dimensions.
Is that a whole new television thing? I guess so, yeah.
Four dimensions are the mystery, right? It's the fourth dimension is the mystery.
You know what that means, right? I mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
he will break out of everyone, and just, like that ghost line. Like, ghosts can't hurt anyone. That's what I thought then. Like,
oh, that's classic. and you're gonna have to keep reading. Like, if I hadn't done that, everything would have been fine. But I didn't do that, so it wasn't fun. But it doesn't tell you what happened. I think Royce Merrill also was the old guy in the store that was like, here she's pretty feisty or whatever he says.
Was was he just talking about him? I don't remember.
Well, that was the guy's name, but I feel like I know that name from another book. But I can't remember what it was.
Oh, I'm dumb. It's Sarah Laughs.
What it
was a play on Kara Laughs. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, right. Well, and that was from the house where the Kodash house, where the portal.
Yes, the portal in Maine. Yes.
Yeah.
I knew it was last time. Okay.
Under Sarah Laughs is a portal.
How did I not remember that?
Carousel. There's a lot going on.
So is Sarah Tidwell a real person? No, right?
No.
Okay. Just, I don't know. I can never tell with him.
But Robert Johnson is. Yeah.
Right.
But that's what he does. He mixes it in so you think like it's like he makes fake history with his. There's one point where he says, he starts writing the book again, I guess. I assume it's a book, whatever it's going to be. And he's like, I got to call my guy who's going to be happy to hear that I need him to give me information. And, God damn it. I forgot.
Sorry.
I lost my train of thought.
Candy distraction.
Fuck. What were we talking about?
I think he was calling the
real person.
Yeah, calling the guy about like the prison system in.
Yeah, that was the point. What he was calling him for. Damn it! What did I say right before?
I don't know.
Mixing fact and fiction.
Yes. The guy tells him something about you're gonna have to call him to get more details. He's like, no. I don't need to know too much. I just enough to like make up a bunch of good lies about it. Like if that's not an autobiographical statement, nothing. That cracked me up when you said that. The guy was like,
that's my problem. I never know what's real or not.
Just assume everything is.
No.
So, Pennywise, Captain Trips, Man in Black, also known as a lot of other things.
I mean, Captain Trips was.
We almost had
it. Not as bad, but ended up being kind of real.
They were asking him about that. He was like, no, if this was Captain Trips, you'd all be dead.
Right. That killed 99% of the population.
The people with left were in my book, and half of them were soldiers that were killing each other for some reason. On TV, I think. It's because of my father didn't lie. He's against his religion. He's like, Baptist? No, sorry. Yankee. Um, it is interesting. I mean, like, it's cool to hear it in his voice. I went down to get you. I was listening to it. But his voice is also not the greatest for that.
Yeah, he doesn't have. I mean, he has a.
He's got a high timbre. Is that the right word?
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's not the best to listen to.
Yeah. His thoughts are much darker than his voice. Uh, yeah. Anyway, where the hell are we? I don't know. He's talking about Sarah last. He's doing some history stuff.
He
Uh,
yeah.
this is where we found out about the owls. Yeah, I guess that was his part. So, yeah, good for you. You just get that plastic out. Bill talks a lot. Yeah, and he's neighbors with Max. Is that right? Their properties back up to each other.
I guess yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Why don't you like take a welcome to the neighborhood pie over there?
Oh yeah, we were talking about the dictation machine. The oh my.
Yeah, it definitely goes.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like, it feels very old man grumpy. How like the only way he could write again was to go back to the typewriter and start typing on it. Like these fancy new things, he just can't write with them. Like, what was the last book we read? Where was it Be Okay with the IBM Selectric was like the fancy new thing, and it was like an electric typewriter with a powered ball that spun around. That was a big deal. I remember all this. I was not. I'm telling you what that feels like that.
This is where we learned about plants. There.
Screen.
Ah, how do I keep forgetting?
I don't know. I need to put this tablet over here in front of this one.
Yeah.
Because I keep looking the other direction at my other tablet because that's where the book is. So now we're all friends.
Now you know how I feel when we were recording on Anchor.
Anchor was still there in Riverside. Oh yeah, you had to do that all the your stream of time out on this. Mine never did.
Yeah.
I hope that's in settings because that's slightly annoying.
Oh, voicemail.
Especially if you're not here. I'm gonna be here by myself having to do that. Oh my God. I'm gonna be Googling that.
That's kind of good, right?
There's always a way. Maybe I just switch to my phone, so I know I can do it on my phone. I think. Now that I said that, I'm not so sure.
It was interesting to learn more of the backstory to see like how sinister really Mr. Computer is. I can't remember his name. Devore.
Why does he want the kid? Like, because the more his lawyer talks, or her lawyer talks, I guess.
Because it's the sled, and he wants what he gets. He gets what he wants.
Scooter McBranigan's sled, or whatever that guy's name is.
Yeah.
It's his bike all over again.
He'll punch through any window to get someone else's.
You're 85. What the fuck do you want a kid for?
Yeah, that I didn't realize how old he was supposed to be, and I'm like, how are you gonna keep up with a toddler?
You're
Like,
dead by the time the court proceedings are over.
yeah.
Yeah, who's gonna raise this child?
Fucking Rosette. She's 70. She's been chicken.